Hello everyone. Today we will be talking about pointers and references. So let us start. Pointers in C++. What are pointers in C++? A pointer is a variable that stores the memory address of another variable. So in pointer we can store the memory address of another variable. So it allows indirect access to data through memory. Uh, it is used in dynamic memory, arrays, and function arguments declared using star and assigned with uh, and sign. So declare we can see the declaration there. Int star ptr. So we have declared a pointer here. Declares a pointer to an integer. So it's the integer value. Pointer is always an integer value, so we have declared a pointer to an integer assignment. Now we can see the assignment, how it is assigned. Ptr is equal to ampersand a. So we have a variable a, so its address is stored in ptr. Assigns the address of a to the pointer. So star ptr is used to dereference and access the value stored at that address. So when we will access the want to access the value, we will use the star ptr. So this will dereference the value, and it will give the data value stored at star at a. So next is dynamic memory allocation. What is dynamic memory allocation? Dynamic memory allocation is used using new operators. So we can access we can allocate the memory to something uh, here. So like we can see that in example, int star p equal to new int. So we are declaring a pointer p with an integer value. So we have allocated a space to the pointer p in the memory. Then that pointer p is storing a value. Direct we are assigning the value of it to the star p. Deallocates using delete operator to free memory. So we can see here int star p equal to new int. So new is used to allocate dynamic memory, but here we can see again delete p. So it is used for deallocation. It enables flexible and efficient memory use. So using new and delete, we can allocate and deallocate memory at our own convenience. So it allows that the memory usage is flexible and efficient. Also, it avoids memory wastage. So if we are efficiently using the memory, so memory wastage is less when array size is unknown to the compile time. It also helps in the arrays when the size is unknown at compile time. Next, we will study about the reference variable. What is a reference variable? A reference is an alias for an existing variable. So we have a variable, but we are using another variable to refer it. So declared using ampersand sign, but behaves like a normal variable. Okay. So next is useful in functions to avoid copying and enabling direct modification. So uh, if we are using a reference variable, so we can directly modify the function. Must be initialized at the time of declaration. So the reference variable must always be initialized when it is declared. So next we will be seeing the difference between a reference and a pointer, because both seems to be like a same term. So we'll be seeing what is the difference. So syntax uses star and ampersand, but in reference we only use ampersand. Reassignment can be reassigned. Pointer value can be reassigned, but a reference value cannot be reassigned. Null assignment can be assigned a null pointer, but it must be assigned initialized. So when we initialize a pointer, It can be a null pointer. It cannot matlab uh, is it is not compulsory to hold a value, but for a reference it is compulsory to be initialized. Memory access, indirect via dereferencing, but here directly via variable. So वेरिएबल की वैल्यू डायरेक्ट हम रेफरेंस कर रहे हैं, बट यहाँ पे हम मेमोरी वी कैन नॉट एक्सेस द मेमोरी directly. Use case, low level operations. Pointer is always used in low level operations, whereas reference is used in function arguments and object oriented programming. Thank you.